The zoo, one of the most spacious and beautiful corners of the city. Here, many and varied specimens of world fauna delight visitors. Bridge over the Almendares River, linking Havana City and Marianao with its constant stream of traffic. On Fifth Avenue, near the beaches, the street vendors with their wares. The luscious tropical fruits invitingly whet the appetite. A modern church in Miramar. In the country club suburb, we see the finest Cuban residences. A universal style seems to blend nicely with the tropical brightness and atmosphere. We have seen something of the economic and industrial development of the nation, its landscapes and beauty. We are to show you now how the Cuban Electric Company is contributing with its expansion program to keep pace with the nation's progress. The word electricity immediately brings to mind a picture of economic progress and material welfare. Without an adequate supply of electricity, no modern nation can prosper. As will be appreciated from this picture, there's a definite relationship between the dynamic growth of Cuba in recent years and the ability of its electric power industry to deliver good, dependable service to the island's factories, commercial establishments, farms, and homes. Indeed, the electric plant at Talla Piedra in Havana has been for years now a symbol of the economic strength of the country. This plant, with its 5 units of a total capacity of 80,500 kilowatts, is synchronized by means of a 110,000-volt network with Regla and other plants. While still the largest of the company's plants in the island, in the near future, it will be surpassed by the new Regla plant, which once completed will have a capacity of more than double that of Talla Piedra. The operation of the main switchboard, which controls the complicated process of generating and distributing electrical current, requires expert, responsible personnel. These picked operators are the best guarantee to ensure to our consumers a good, dependable, and uninterrupted service. At the company's main warehouse in Talla Piedra are to be found not only the largest transformers and the heaviest cables, but also the smallest precision instruments supplied from many lands. The equipment and materials stored throughout the island, not including those to be used for projects under construction, represent an investment of approximately 3 million pesos. The Regla electric plant project consists of 4 units, of which 2 are already in service. One of 30,000 kilowatts capacity, another of 40,000. A third unit of 60,000 kilowatts, still to be built, is expected to be ready by the end of 1957. A total of 16 million pesos already has been spent on this plant, and it is estimated that the total project will cost around 40 million pesos. The energy from the Regla plant is transmitted at 110,000 volts throughout underground cables within the city limits of Regla, and from there on by overhead to reach the Naranjito substation. This interconnection costs in the neighborhood of 2 million pesos. Naranjito is the site of the company's largest substation and also the dispatcher's office, which coordinates the production and distribution of electricity for the whole central system. This network extends from Paso Real in Pinar del Rio province to Nuevitas in Camagüey province. The switchboard indicates the load fluctuations, which guide the dispatcher in giving the proper instructions to all the generating plants and switching stations. Over 2 million pesos has already been spent on this substation, and several millions will be invested in future additions. An important human factor of the electric power company is the lineman who works on the poles between wires and cross arms. He is well protected by all kinds of safety devices to minimize the dangers of his job. Gloves, safety belts, climbers, and rubber protectors are all part of his working equipment which permits him to attend rapidly any service interruptions with a feeling of security for himself, his fellow workers, and the public. To ensure the consumer a good and prompt service, the company has installed radio telephone communication between its centers of operation and the service trucks in the streets which attend to any emergency. When the shadows of the night cover the city, electricity brightens the whole panorama. The multicolored electric signs dispel the darkness. A luxurious Havana nightclub presenting world-famous shows. To the accompaniment of lively Cuban music, seductive dancers put on their floor shows in an attractive background. Rosita Fornes is the beautiful Cuban star of this show. The stately pine groves and the vast tobacco plantations of Pinar del Rio province match in their beauty the high quality of the Cuban tobacco which grows in its soil. On this green and fertile plantation at San Juan y Martinez, there grows the finest leaf tobacco in the world, the raw material of the renowned Cuban cigar, known the world over for its unmatched quality. Leaf tobacco production in 1947 totaled 77 million pounds. In 1954, it reached 90 millions. Soroa Hills in the mountainous northern zone. The crystal waters of Soroa waterfalls pour majestically on the hard stones below. Nearby, Pilila Ranch houses one of the most beautiful orchid collections in the world. Viñales, the peaceful scenic charm of Viñales, symbol of peace, which stirs in the human mind the enchantment and beauty of this centuries-old valley.